Thanks for tuning in to Two Guys Take on Real Estate. My name's Kevin. I'm the Property Prince. I'm going to tell you today how you can help a buyer and a seller purchase a property, make yourself thousands in commission, and you can do it all without a real estate license.
Two Guys Take on Real Estate.
That's right. Before we go forward, though, I want to make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notifications alert bell so that you can stay updated when we upload our new videos. I'm really glad you guys tuned in to watch this video because this one I really think is one of the more surprising small pieces of information that a lot of people don't know but would make an amazing amount of impact on their future goals with real estate. And it seems like every time I go out somewhere and I meet somebody new, one of the questions people ask me is, what do I do? So I usually tell them I'm in real estate or I work in real estate. And it seems like most of the time they'll tell me something back along the lines of, you know what, my sister's getting a real estate license. I was thinking about going into real estate and getting a license too. Or, how long did it take to get your license? And I always kind of scratch my head a little bit and I say, wow, I don't have a license. I'm not a real estate agent and I never will be. So why? Why is that? Well, it turns out in most states, and specifically the one I do most of my work in, you don't need to have a real estate license or be a realtor to help people buy and sell a property together. You can connect a buyer and a seller and make yourself actually way more money than a real estate agent would make without having a license. That can't be right. I feel like, should we be turning the volume down on this? Is this something people shouldn't know about? Well, as it turns out, you can be very, very successful being in real estate without having a real estate license. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. But what I'm talking about today, this is wholesaling. So if you're not a real estate licensed agent, you might just want to be a wholesaler. A wholesaler is doing very much the same type of thing, but in a more of a narrow and specific way. A wholesaler is usually somebody that's going to connect a seller and a buyer together, but most of those guys don't really know that they're a seller or that they're a buyer. The seller might be somebody that just simply owns a house that they walked away from, or a house that has a lot of distressed issues that will cost the seller a whole lot of pain and money to resolve. So it's a seller that's usually not really a seller until you've approached them and let them know that they should probably sell their property and you be the one that would be looking to buy it. So the seller you'd essentially approach, have a conversation with, and essentially enter into a simple negotiation where you decide to put the house under contract. We'll say you agree to a price of $40,000. So with that seller committing to sell that property for $40,000, your next thing you're going to do is sign a purchase and sales contract. Only real difference here is that you have the ability in that contract to purchase the house yourself or assign it to someone else. Now that's the real key here. Your intention isn't to really buy the house for yourself. Your intention is to help a end buyer buy that property. So once you agree to a sales price of, we'll say $40,000, the next thing you're going to do is go find a flipper, a contractor, someone that's watched just way too much HGTV, right? And you're going to sell them the house. You're going to market the house to them and they're going to agree to buy it and again enter into a simple negotiation with you, and they'll say they agree and you guys agree after you discuss everything that they'll purchase the house for $50,000. So now they've decided to buy it and agreed to buy it for $50,000. The original seller was agreeing to sell it for $40,000. In a nutshell, that means you've made yourself $10,000 in what you could call commissions. Where a real estate agent would only make a couple percent, you've dictated how much of a cut you're going to make. And a lot of this is going to be factored into how great your negotiation skill is. In another scenario, maybe you would have gotten that seller down to $35,000. Maybe you would have gotten that buyer up to $55,000, making yourself clear a $20,000 brokering fee. So what a great opportunity for people out there to use wholesaling property as an amazing side hustle, something you can do around your 9-to-5 job, something you can do on weekends when you're not working, something you can do when you're simply out and about, handling all your errands, your shopping, your family commitments, those types of things. Wholesaling can be a great opportunity for somebody that's new, looking to get into real estate in a low-risk situation. If you're interested more about learning how to wholesale, well, we've got a great video of 3 steps to wholesaling right here on our YouTube channel. We also have another video that we put together giving you a walkthrough of a wholesale deal that I actually was able to complete and did a pretty fantastic job brokering a deal, making our business a lot of money by simply connecting a buyer and a seller. It doesn't happen every day, but man, when it does, it's an incredible feeling. So if you're interested in learning a lot more about this kind of stuff, that's why we set these channels up, and that's why we're working hard here at Two Guys Take on Real Estate to help you find your next path in real estate. Well, I really hope you all learned something new today that helps you make a lot of money in the world of real estate. If you haven't already, please take a second to subscribe to our channel. It will help support us. And if you haven't already, also click that notifications bell. Our new episodes come out regularly and we don't want you to miss out. Take a second, leave us a comment. If you're a real estate agent and you have any thoughts on this, we'd love to hear from you. And if you're new to real estate, looking for a path forward to get started, and this video is helpful, leave a comment telling us why it helped you. Thanks very much, everybody. We appreciate you checking out our channel, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the next video.